Disney has had a bit of a problem lately. While Universal is prepping their brand new theme park to open sometime next year, Disney has been sort of sitting on their hands for a bit. The only major attraction we know is coming to Walt Disney World is Tiana's Bayou Adventure, opening on June 28th. Other than that, the future of this resort seems a bit uncertain. There's been a few announcements floating around for a little bit, but nothing really concrete. The closest thing to anything concrete is the closure of Test Track in June for an upgraded version of the ride. Apart from that, it's been practically radio silence. However, there's been a few developments regarding one of Disney's previous announcements which seem to suggest we may be getting something pretty soon. Back in 2022, Disney held an infamous presentation at D23 where they showcased very early concept art for an expansion of Animal Kingdom. In this concept art, we could see a Moana ride and a Zootopia attraction taking over the Dino Land area of the park. Despite that land's lack of popularity, there was still a bit of a mixed reaction towards the retheme. Luckily, next year at Destination D23, Disney showed something entirely different. In this concept art, Dino Land would be replaced by rides based on Encanto and Indiana Jones. This concept did also get mixed reaction, but it was much more muted than their previous attempt. That may have been partially due to the confusion of what exactly would replace Dino Land since Disney showed two entirely different concepts in the space of a year, but I digress. As of today, it seems that Disney has officially decided what will be coming to Animal Kingdom. In a blog post by the Walt Disney Company, Disney specifically states that a Tropical America's Land will be coming to Animal Kingdom in the near future. On the surface, this doesn't seem like that big of a deal. In the end, this is just Disney reiterating that something new will be coming to their parks soon. However, when paired with the recently filed permits for the park, it does actually seem like something might be on the way. These permits are for a sort of workstation for Imagineers, located on-site at Animal Kingdom. Just a few days ago, Disney filed a Notice of Commencement permit for this area, which suggests things should be moving at this park very soon. All of that is incredibly exciting, but it's important to take everything here with a grain of salt. Disney has yet to announce an opening time frame for this land, let alone the actual closing date of Dino Land USA. The only things we actually know right now are this land's theme and what IPs are coming to the area. Disney did confirm Encanto and Indiana Jones rides were being considered, but beyond that, everything else is speculation. While we're here though, we may as well talk about what those rumors suggest. Right now, it seems likely that the Encanto ride should be some sort of trackless dark ride, while the Indiana Jones ride will be a rethemed version of Dinosaur using the same ride system. In fact, as you may already know, Dinosaur uses the exact same ride system as Indiana Jones Adventure at Disneyland, though the retheme shouldn't be an exact clone of that. Those rumors do sound interesting and all, but the problem with Disney right now is that almost everything we have is rumors. When it comes to actual, concrete, real announcements, we're still being left in the dark. The pandemic caused many of Disney's previously announced rides to be cancelled, and with the uncertainty of the Blue Sky concept art shown in 2022, the last few D23s have caused fans to be skeptical. This year, when D23 hits in August, Disney needs to give us actual official details on the rides they've announced, including the Tropical America's Land coming to Animal Kingdom. While there is evidence that that land is coming soon, we still need to know for sure within the next few months. I do think Disney will announce this land properly very soon. However, there's still a bunch of questions we have regarding the future of Walt Disney World. We got more details on the Country Bear musical jamboree, but still no actual opening date. It does seem like it's coming this summer, but if it takes a bit longer, that could be something they touch on at D23. Test Track 3.0 also seems to be on the way, with Test Track 2.0 closing on June 17th. I wouldn't be surprised if we got an opening time frame for this attraction at this upcoming D23. Finally, in terms of smaller attractions, there was a retheme of It's Tough to Be a Bug announced last year. This Zootopia 4D show does have concept art, but there's been no word on the attraction for a while now. Hopefully, there will be some sort of update by the end of this year. However, the biggest and most exciting thing that Disney has yet to expand on is their Beyond Big Thunder Mountain project. This was the other Blue Sky idea mentioned at D23, but since 2022, not much has been said about it. It was actually confirmed in that Walt Disney Company blog post we've been discussing, but in terms of what actually is in this area, things seemed a bit uncertain. The original concept art showcased two areas of this expansion. The first was a sort of continuation of Fantasyland, with an Encanto ride and a Coco ride. With the Tropical America's Land likely going forward at Animal Kingdom, this area will probably be completely different than what we see here. Rumors reported on by Mickey Views suggest that we could see Radiator Springs Racers and some sort of Woody ride opening in this area, but it does seem like this land is in very early development. What may be even earlier in development is the Villians Land, which seems to have gotten very high praise from fans. This has been an idea tossed around for a while now, so seeing it come to fruition is a very exciting prospect. However, like I said, it's very early in development, and not much is known about the rides that may come to that land. All that said, I don't think we'll be hearing about this Beyond Big Thunder Mountain project for a few more years. The project seems to be incredibly early in development, with ride concepts still changing for both areas of this land. Not to mention, there's so much land clearing and landscaping that will need to happen for this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see this land opening until the 2030s at least. Unlike Animal Kingdom, there's no permits that have been filed here, so the development of this land is clearly further behind. Still, I do think this expansion needs to happen, and likely will happen as well. Magic Kingdom is the most popular theme park in the world, and I doubt that'll change when Epic Universe opens in 2025. This park desperately needs more capacity, which is why Beyond Big Thunder Mountain makes all the sense in the world. However, when it comes to the future of Walt Disney World, one of the biggest points of speculation is the potential of a brand new theme park. With the expansion of Universal nearby, would Disney consider opening a fifth gate? Personally, my answer is no. I might make an entire video on this alone, so I don't want to go too deep into my reasoning here. However, right now, I think that Disney needs to focus on adding more capacity to their current theme parks. All 4 of these parks desperately need more attractions, and each of them have the space to add some. If Disney makes yet another theme park, it will only further distract from their efforts to improve the 4 that they have. The idea of a 5th park at Walt Disney World is exciting, but I don't think it'll solve the problems that this resort has right now. So all of that begs the question, is Walt Disney World actually building something? The answer is maybe. Probably. Again, we just won't know until Disney themselves actually announce something, but right now it does seem like they're prepping for some major expansions. Actions speak louder than words, so hopefully we'll see some work start here very soon. For now though, I do have hope that Disney is actually working on something for their Orlando parks. With Epic Universe on the way, it's something they need to get on very soon. I doubt much will be ready by the time it opens next year, but hopefully they'll be able to recover coming into 2026 and 2027. This announcement problem hasn't just been an issue for Walt Disney World though. There's been an Avengers attraction talked about for years at California Adventure, although no work has been started on it yet. However, there seems to be hope on the way for Disneyland and Disney's parks worldwide as well. Fantasy Springs just opened at Tokyo Disney Sea, and that land has been praised as one of the best Disney has ever done. The second gate at Disneyland Paris has just been renamed to Disney Adventure World, with a massive new expansion opening sometime soon. Finally, Disneyland Forward was recently approved in California, which should hopefully allow for more exciting additions there. All of this is to say that while the past few years have been a bit rough for the Disney parks, it does seem like we may finally be starting to see some big new additions around the world. I am hopeful that Disney can turn things around and make some incredible new rides. However, as I've stated way too many times in this video, we actually need to see something rather than it just being talked about. Until then, we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds for Walt Disney World. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the join button to support the channel and get exclusive perks. While you're here, check out this video to see why I think Universal Studios Orlando is about to change forever. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.